Your efficiency doesn't feel low because you are missing something. It feels low because a few things are quietly draining you and you got used to it. I was doing it all right, showing up at the right time, replying, saying yes, learning more, adding more. On paper, I looked productive, but inside, I felt scattered, low, and tired. Then I did something unusual. I didn't add some other applications or system. Instead, I actually cut some stuff in my life. Let me walk you through the triangle that I have and give you the three things that I cut into my day-to-day life, and it helps me to skyrocket my efficiency. So in that triangle, we have the physiology. I want you to cut the energy draining routines. So it means that less out and more intentional space. You are not tired because you work. You are tired because of how you move through the week. You know, all those 5 days working in the office, meeting a lot of different people, all those 5 minute small talks, all the commuting energy and the time that you are investing. This was one of the key things that I cut throughout my last year of PhD journey. In fact, I invested 2 days home office, and during those days, I was following a routine, waking up at the right time, doing some workouts, and also intentional thinking about my plan. Anytime during the day I felt down, I was just needed to go on my mat, do some push ups, or go out, walk 10 minutes, breathe, and internally reconnect with myself. Or even sometimes you can listen loudly to your favorite music, whatever comes to your mind, which can increase the efficiency of your work. Just to be clear, I'm not saying never go out or never be social. I'm saying notice when it is too much and stealing the energy you need for deep work and inner connection. I want you to realize something. Maybe you had already experienced it. Not always the best idea and the best work came out of one more meeting. They sometimes came to you by all those quiet times that you gave yourself, not by always being out there. So look at your week and ask yourself, where am I physically overexposed and under recharged? What you can do is cutting one unnecessary commute, maybe one office day, or social should, and use that block as protected focus plus reset time. Maybe something to be added on. It could be even some calls that you daily make or something that you always respond to. Maybe you can just mute it or dedicate a specific time to it so that it's not stealing that inner quiet focus that you require to put behind the efficiency required for your work. If you're ready, let's go to another aspect of our triangle, the mindset. You are already more than enough. So what you need to do is cutting the more learning trap. At some point, I realized that I have a lot of different people. I listen to the podcast daily, and I was in the trap of thinking that I'm adding a lot of knowledge to myself. But in fact, I was just tearing apart my focus, which needed to be integrated, focused on what I want to do and achieve, and bringing different ideas from different people. So I started to just stick to a couple of them, one or two, and just dedicate specific time per day to listen to them. You don't lack information, you lack permission to use what you already know. It may feel productive, but it's often another way to impose you that you are not yet ready enough. Again, don't get me wrong, I'm not against learning, but I am against hiding in the learning instead of doing. At some point, I had to realize my life and career already gave me more than enough experience. My job now was not to keep adding, but to bring out what is already in me. This is serving you huge because it is not only adding credibility to what you already gained throughout your experiences and the learnings and everything you already have in your resume, but also it gives you the feeling to be self-confident and also realize that self-worth that you need to admire more often. And another point of view that I always would like to have is you shouldn't let your light to dim because you have already a lot to add to the people who are now in the position you have been 10 years, 5 years, even 1 year ago. So if you are so far with me, I believe you enjoyed it so far. Please hit the like and get ready for the third aspect of our triangle, thoughts or verbal aspect. Cut more so that your view gets faster and better. Saying yes to everything kills the quality and speed of the few things that actually matter. This rule is something that I want it to stick with you. 1, 2, 3, many. After 3, your brain treats everything as too much. Overloading your to-do list with plus 10 priorities, constantly switching tasks, never finishing, always feeling behind. Sometimes we feel that we are bad at time management. It doesn't mean that you are bad at time management. In fact, you are treating all those 10 things as your priority 1. So what you cut, the habit of planning 10 things a day, the thought that if I do more, I am better. So what I want you to do is choosing 1 to 3 maximum priority to be done during the day. And if there is anything else, either they are optional or they can be scheduled for another day in the week. And if you are wondering why this boosts efficiency, your brain gets a clear target. You build trust with yourself. When you say you will do 2 things, you actually finish 2 things because you are not scattering your focus. So let's summarize it together. The first thing coming from your physiology aspect of the triangle is that become more conscious if something is energy draining during your day. Maybe going out has become just automatic and you can make it more conscious if you need to do that or not, or reevaluate how you will manage it throughout the week. So the second aspect is the mindset one. You are already more than enough. So cut more learning trap. And the third one is coming from verbal thoughts. Cut more from your daily list. 1 to 3 true priorities is way better than 10 scattered tasks. So I hope we are already clear with the fact that your efficiency doesn't add up because you always bring other tasks into your schedules, but actually sometimes by cutting excessive things, you can bring up more efficiency, better quality, and raise your standards. Now, if you want to max out, maybe you want to watch the video where I talked about 3 tiny habits you can just incorporate to build a stronger rapport with people while you are preserving your time and energy, all we talked about in this video already. So click on the link somewhere around.